Hello and welcome to Cooking Through the Catalog. I'm Devera with the Gwinnett County Public Library. Every month of this series, I'll pick a category of cookbooks in the Gwinnett County Public Library catalog. We'll learn about the basics of that type of cookbook, talk about a few cookbooks in the catalog and digital resources and what I found in them, and make some of the recipes in these cookbooks and digital resources. So for the month of September, I decided to look through cookbooks and digital resources that have soups, stews, or chili recipes. I adore these types of recipes because most times you can throw everything in a pot or a slow cooker and leave it alone until it's time to eat. Soups and stews typically come with one type of base, broth or cream. Traditionally, broth is healthier for you as long as you have lower sodium and reduced fat, while cream-based soups and stews have more fat. So if you're looking for heart-healthy soups and stews, it is better to go with a broth base. Many times when you make soups, stews, and chilies, it is a large amount. If you are wanting to save some money, buy your items in bulk and make several batches. You can then freeze them for a later date when you're too busy to make lunch or dinner. You can save them by either single or multiple servings in freezer-safe containers or bags. Our recipe today comes from our online digital resource Flipster. I found an All Recipes magazine and a delicious recipe for roasted tomato soup. If you've never looked at our digital resources online, you should try it out. We have thousands of recipes available in magazines between our Flipster and Press Reader resources. To make the roasted tomato soup, you'll need the following ingredients: 3 pounds of Roma, also known as plum tomatoes, quartered, 1 onion halved, then quartered, a half cup of coarsely chopped red bell pepper, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1½ teaspoons of salt, 1½ teaspoons of black pepper, 3 cloves of garlic halved, 5 cups of low-sodium chicken broth or vegetable broth if you're vegetarian or vegan, 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh basil, and 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Line 2 10 by 15-inch baking pans with parchment paper. Arrange tomatoes, onion, and bell pepper in a single layer on prepared baking pans. Drizzle with olive oil and sprinkle with salt and black pepper. Roast 30 minutes. Add the garlic and continue roasting until the mixture is tender, about 15 minutes more. Bring the broth to a boil in a large pot over high heat. Reduce the heat and simmer covered. Meanwhile, put half of the tomato mixture in a blender. Cover and pulse 3 times, then blend until smooth, adding broth from the pot as needed. Pour into the pot with broth. Repeat with the remaining tomato mixture, then stir into the pot until combined. Simmer to heat through about 5 minutes. Stir in the basil and the parsley. That's it. Hopefully you found some delicious soups, stews, or chilies to make that will save you some time making dinner. Remember, you can always freeze leftovers for a few months and use them for another night when you don't feel like cooking. In looking through the catalog and our digital resources, I found quite a number of cookbooks and recipes. Here are a few I enjoyed and suggest reading. Here are the links I promised you earlier in our video.